It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. An intriguing matchup tonight. Two smart, experienced ball clubs. Shaq, how do you see this one playing out?
Solid execution on both sides. Each guy playing to his own strengths.
Okay. It's going to be, I think it's going to be more tactical, though, honestly. You know, if the game is played at a fast pace, that's when the benches come into play, because we'll see who has the bigger bench.
If,
You okay? You all right?
Oh.
You all right?
Man, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Oh, sorry, Ernie. Did it go down the wrong pipe?
Something did.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know how dominant the Warriors are, but we also know that turnovers remain their Achilles heel. Now, Steve Kerr says sometimes the game comes too easy for our guys. They think they can do anything. We just have to keep it simple. The simple leads to the spectacular. And as the simple reporter, we send it back to the spectacular Kevin Harlan.
DA, thank you. And by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. We have two teams tonight, Doris, with a lot of experience between them. What type of game, in your view, does that typically result in?
Well, typically you see a very well-played game, very few turnovers from either side, a high level of execution on both the offensive and defensive ends, and sometimes it comes down to the little things. Who wins the 50-50 balls? Who goes to the free throw line more? When you're talking about two high-caliber, experienced teams, it's the little things that make a difference.
Attention to detail. Well said. And it's the Warriors to start out. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The forwards are Osman and Love. Brandon Knight is out there with Sexton. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Now here's Durant. 6 to shoot. Iguodala finds Curry. It's good. Curry's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Warriors.
Well, Stephen Curry, we know this, is a handful to guard. Why? Because he can make contested shots against the best defenders in the NBA.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
And the pass to Iguodala. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, the shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Well, Greg, we know that Kevin Love is a great passer, but just how much more does that open up for his team?
I mean, his outlets get the team up and moving in terms of transition faster than probably anyone else could. It's very hard to double Love with the ball, as his awareness and that passing that you mentioned immediately will find the open man. And Love's passing alone is probably worth about 10 extra points a game for his team.
And here is Durant. Brandon Knight getting it to go from deep. Curry with another miss. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Durant with the steal. Thompson passes to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, against aggressive defense, but Kevin Durant so good at keeping his balance, even amidst getting knocked around.
Sexton with it. Curry meets him. Sexton kicks to Love. With 1 on the clock, Iguodala with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. The Warriors, an elite team, obviously. Steph Curry talked about the challenge of being the hunted.
We're a marked team now, so every game we play is going to be, the game. And I like that challenge because I'm just going to bring the best out of us. If we're not 100% locked in and focused every night, we'll get exposed. But on the other hand, when we are locked in and ready to play every single night, we'll get every team's best shot, and hopefully we'll still come out on top, and that'll be a good feeling. So I'm cool with it.
Yep, they welcome the challenge.
And that's where you want to be. They wouldn't have it any other way.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Well, the assist total is skyrocketing at this point, actively looking to set up their teammates. I'll tell you, love the way they're playing.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, hands out there with Zizic. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Stauskas in at the 3. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Livingston. Larry Nance making his last shot. For 3, Durant scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
And so here is Golden State. The Cavaliers making the shot. Durant for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. The offensive prowess of Kevin Durant, we knew it even back in high school, but winning the NBA scoring title at age 21, Doris, that really sealed the deal.
Yeah, in fact, Kevin, becoming the youngest player to ever win a scoring title. He's obviously gone on to do it multiple times. And to me, where he's really advanced is his ability to make plays for the teammates around him. Kevin Durant prides himself on affecting winning at both ends of the floor.
A different look now for Cleveland. Chris, he's checked in for Zizic. Osman comes in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Sexton in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
Now here's Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. Green with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Down low. Now here's Curry. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, you get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise. making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, on offense, I like to see them play inside out more. Attack the basket, generate easy points. And then once the defense collapses, kick it out to the perimeter for open looks. Trust me, I know. Rick Fox, Big Shot Bob, that's all we did.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone, as we take a peek at Coit Tower with the skyline of gorgeous San Francisco just behind. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. It's small ball with Iguodala and Green down low. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Bangs home the trifecta. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
It's the three-point bomb.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Curry. Love against Green. Unloads from 13. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And what I love about Mr. Love is that he's become an absolute workhorse, a guy who accepts his role and gives everything to that role on a nightly basis. Absolutely love the adjustments he's made over the course of his career.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Kevin Durant. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Larry Nance is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Nick Stauskas comes in for Jetty Osman. Clarkson, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Sexton. Both free throws good from Love.
Boy, you have to love his poise at the free throw line. He's never rattled, no matter how much pressure he might be under.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Takes a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Stauskas is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Zizic in at the 5.
That's a shot any team in the NBA is going to have trouble preventing. Steph Curry's jump shot is simply at another level.
Clarkson dishes to Nance. He kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Dellavedova. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Man, this has been fun. I mean, we got two teams dueling down the stretch.
Boy, does it feel to you, Greg, like every single shot is going through the bucket? That's how lethal both of these teams have been late in this one.
Outside, Green. Right side, Curry. They double-team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Warriors now. Looney passes to Curry. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, there's just a rhythm and a beauty to what Steph Curry does on a nightly basis. How pretty is that shot?
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 7. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You have to be careful around Kevin Durant because this guy loves to get fouled on the way up. He views free throws as easy points.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 9. 29 seconds left in the fourth. 29 seconds left in the game. Here's Knight, and he overshot that one, missing. And it's Cook with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.